What's up, everybody? Damon and Greg here at PAX, and we've been visiting Dead Island.
Oh!
We played Dead Island 2 and Escape from Dead Island.
Sure did.
Now, Greg, you're a fan of the series.
I am a fan of the Dead Island series, that's right.
What did you think about Dead Island 2?
I didn't think it was an impressive demo. It was basically just dropped into an area and run around, kill things. There was very clear walls you ran up against. It's like you're leaving the demo area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The objectives were, there weren't really objectives. There was check on the screen. Maybe you pick up 500 flammable objects and this, that, and the other. But it wasn't really Dead Island in the terms of, hey, here's your mission. Go out and accomplish it.
There wasn't a lot to do, and there actually weren't that many zombies around. But there were 4 players.
Yep.
So that's a new thing, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the 4 players is normal with Dead Island. If they're 8 players.
8 players now.
We didn't get to play out
They
this
didn't
demo.
have 8 players.
Yeah, so instead we ran around, we got to pick up some new things, have an electrified shotgun, I got on top of the bus, I had the new weapon that knocks zombies up into the air and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool, but this isn't even what Dead Island is. Dead Island's about collecting and leveling and going through my tree and skill progression and all that stuff, and that wasn't what this was. This was a very limited thing, run through and kill everything, and sadly, it wasn't running super great.
Yeah, they did say it's early.
Sure.
It's early.
But here's my thing, is like, I've reviewed Dead Island and Dead Island
Riptide.
Thank you, for IGN, right? And my problem with these games was, I was always like, this is so much fun, this is the core of what I want in a video game, leveling, skills, but they always run like crap. They're choppy and the frame rate isn't great, and that's what we saw today, and it's like, I really thought having a new developer on it and new tech with the PlayStation 4, which we were playing on, I was hoping it would be more solid from the get-go, not feel just like Dead Island from the past.
Does it bother you that it takes place in California, not an island?
No, not at all. I think that's silly. Like, it's quarantined off, so it's, for all intents and purposes, an island state now.
It's pretty good. I also played Escape from Dead Island.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which is a spin-off.
Right, this is bridging the gap between DI1 and DI2, telling you how it got from Benoit and the affected islands out to California.
And how did they describe it? A third-person survival puzzle game?
Mystery, yeah. They called it like an action mystery. Adventure mystery.
I played through the demo, and I'm not really sure what's going on, actually, in the game. I was confused. You play as a guy, some like spoiled rich kid, and then the breakout happens, the zombie breakout happens, and then you're on this island, but not really. It's kind of in your mind, and someone who died is speaking to you.
Right.
And then sort of surreal, supernatural things are happening to you, like giant containment bins are dropping out of the sky and creating platforms for you to walk through. There are a few zombies around. Like, it's a third-person view, but instead of the first person that Dead Island normally is, it has this sort of more of a comic book sort of art style. I'm just not really sure what was going on.
We're not sure what to make of it from a quick taste.
In the demo, it told me where to go, so I just followed this path, and then I had this encounter with my dad, who turned out to be this sort of monster zombie guy, and then I fought this sort of fairly easy mid-boss, and then the game just sort of ended. The demo just sort of ended there. So I don't know what to make of it. I can't really form an opinion at this point. Okay. But that's what Escape from Dead Island is at this point that I can tell.
What I find interesting about it is that they say, it's like this adventure mystery thingamajig, and when you say stuff like that, a mystery and adventure, and the way they were building it reminded me of a Telltale game. Yeah. And then it had that look of like, oh, okay, I see this.
It sort of looked like a Telltale game.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens with it.
Yeah, that one's coming out this year. That's in November, and that one's just for Xbox 360 and PS3, not the current gen systems.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those are our experiences on Dead Island.
Yep.
Here at PAX. Stay tuned. We probably have more to come.
Do we?
Right, Greg? Yeah. I think there's more coming.
Yeah, there's still a show back there. We have more stuff
from PAX here at IGN.